When we're returning to the essence of who we are as creator, do you think it's nitpicking when you are being mindful of how you identify yourself? I'm speaking specifically in regards to the word I am, or the title, the reference of the creator as I am. This really hit me today because I've been sitting in meditations where there's no theatrics, nothing involved other than just sitting in that silence and just stating I am. When you state I am with nothing behind it, that's the everything. That silence encapsulates everything of the I am. It's kind of sneaky how, air quote, they did it. But when you mix a little lie in with the truth, it's hard to identify yourself. And so naturally, normally, when we are introducing ourselves or reflecting on how we might feel, what do we preface that with? Hi, I am Elle. Hi, whatever, I am George or John. And for an emotion, I am sad or I am happy. But do we understand what we're doing when we actually state that? You're taking I am, which is everything, and you're funneling it down and fragmenting it into one aspect of it. And it sounds and seems so, really, isn't that a little deep? It could be, depending on where you are. But for those that are here, which I would imagine all of us are, as we're in this community together, we're here to step into that space as creator, and all of it matters. We don't want to fragment ourselves down to anything. I see our body, our temple, as a fragment of ourselves as creator. And the reason I'm saying I'm nitpicking is because it's a new space, I'll speak for myself, to step into, to identify yourself as creator, but you are the creator. And so part of this, I love that one excerpt from the Gospel of Thomas where he stated, when you were one, you became two. But when you become two, what will you do? Which means to me, when you were one and you became two, that's that birth into the material world, right? You might not recognize that you are two yet. But when you reach that phase where you do recognize that you're the two, what do? Well, you want to be able to bring yourself back to being that one again. And to do that, to bring yourself back to the everything, it takes, sounds paradoxical, but it takes separating yourself from who you thought you were and being kind and gentle as you settle into who you truly are. And so, again, it might seem nitpicking, but not so much when you're returning and remembering self. And it's not saying that this is a finite thing that that we'll practice or do, but it's a step to it. These are all stair steps into heaven. And that was one thing, again, like today, that really hit me is I'm so quick to say I'm happy or sad, or and don't be so quick or so loose with the tongue to throw that I am around, right? That's why Floyd Mayweather, I don't know if you hear as he speaks, and others do as well, but he just comes to mind, where he identifies that temple as that fragment of what it is. He calls it Floyd. Floyd this, and Floyd did this, and Floyd feels happy, or Floyd, because that's the fragment part of him as creator. So no longer, funneling himself down as the creator, and just bringing that forward, just bringing it to the forefront for just different ways, right? To just place ourselves and keep ourselves, I will say, on the pedestal. It's a beautiful thing to be, that throne, right? Ruler of our kingdom, is not getting confused by which is the ego, which is the avatar, which is our temple, and who we are. So yeah, hopefully that was insightful and helpful. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next conversation that we have. Until then, stay blessed.